Hi everybody, I'm Jared Pike. This is Shell Point Today for Wednesday, October 23rd. On today's program, we show you Shell Point like you've never seen it before. From the tops of tall buildings to the miniature world of the model train room. Even looking at a koi pond from the fish's point of view. Television is all about taking you places you wouldn't ordinarily go. And thanks to the latest camera technology, we can now see things in a way we've never been able to before. We've got a whole program full of these unique views of Shell Point, ready to go in just a few minutes. But first, let's quickly run through the happenings and menus, and then we'll be right back with a compilation of big shots from tiny cameras.
Welcome to today's happening segments. I'm Leslie, and here's Bev, and we're here to tell you about the activities that are happening today. At 7:45, we have the men's Bible study in the Osprey room at the Island. At 9 o'clock, we have the Jurassic Travel in the Egret room on the Island. At 9 o'clock, we have the men's match play doubles tennis in the tennis courts at the Woodlands. And lastly, at 9 o'clock, we have the watercolor group with Phil Hilton and the art studio at the Island. At 9:15, we have the scrapbooking group in the Tarpon room. At 10 o'clock is the ladies' Bible study in the Osprey room at the Island. At 10:15 is the Model Yacht Sailing Club at the Commons Lake in the Woodlands. At 11:30 is the Health Connections, Agility, and Flexibility at the Health Club. Sign up is required. Now here's Bev to talk about the afternoon activities.
Thanks, Leslie. At 1 o'clock, we're going to have a Health Connections class, Balance Basics at Assisted Living. This will be in the King's Crown Community Room, and that's currently full. 1 o'clock's the time. We have chess in the Library Lounge on the Island. 1:30 to 3:30, you'll find the train room open for tours, so you might want to head down there and take a tour of the train room if you have some time. At 1:45, we have a Health Connections class, Balance and Mobility Training Level 1. That'll be in the Health Club. That is currently full. At 2:30, Jazz and Steph will be up in the Grand Cypress room playing, so if you're interested in hearing some good jazz, that's a good time to go. At 3 o'clock, we have the Bible study at the community room of King's Crown. Also at 3 o'clock, we have a Health Connections class, Pilates Stretch. That's in the Health Club on the Island. Also, our last 3 o'clock, we have a memory care group. That'll be the third floor craft room at King's Crown, and sign up is required. At 4 o'clock, you'll find Lily and Company Jewelers here for their weekly jewelry service. They'll be in the Egret room in the Resident Activity Center. At 4:30, the indoor bocce court will be down in the Health Club. And then at 5:45, we have the church choir rehearsal in the choir room at the Village Church. And we round out the evening at 7:15 with prayer and praise at the Village Church. Thank you so much for joining us today, and we will see you right back here tomorrow.
Hello, I'm Terry Coleth with your Academy information for Wednesday. We start the day at 9:30 with Experiencing Colored Pencil Painting. Karen Hubbard of Lakewood is our instructor. This will take place in the Sable Room of the Woodlands, and sign-up is required. At 10:15, we have the first session of Why Do the Nations Rage, a 3-session program by our senior pastor, Andy Hawkins. Please note the registration was so large, we have moved this program to the Village Church, and you are all welcome. At 1 o'clock, so you've got Windows 8. Now, what are you going to do with it? Will take place in the Computer Center at the Woodlands, and sign-up is required. At 1 o'clock, our intermediate bridge course continues in the game room of the Woodlands. At 1 o'clock, writing and illustrating a 32-page picture book. The series course will begin in the Sable Room at the Woodlands. Sign-up is required. At 1:45, our Internet Prep School, Help and Support, continues in the Computer Teaching Center on the Island.
Menus for Wednesday. In the Crystal Room, the Crystal Platter is mushroom pork chops with mashed potatoes and roasted carrots. For dinner, the special is the pasta buffet for $8.95, and the soup of the day is minestrone. In the Island Cafe for lunch on Wednesday, enjoy a ham, turkey, and Swiss sub with chips for $7.25. The dinner special is grilled shrimp for $8.25. Dinner specials in the Palm Grill on Wednesday are pot roast for $13.95 or soft shell crab for $14.95. All menus are available 24 hours a day at www.shellpoint.net.
Hi, welcome to Village Church Connections. I'm Andy Hawkins, the senior pastor of the Village Church, and this is a great time of the year here at Shell Point. The humidity has diminished, but the population is expanding. And here at the Village Church, we're excited that the season is fast approaching, and we have some exceptional opportunities planned for worship, service, and fellowship. I've been here just since February, and I want you to know just how much we love living in South Fort Myers and working in the Shell Point retirement community. We certainly love the community and we love the church, and we are delighted to minister here. And there are several dimensions of the Village Church that I especially appreciate, and I'd like to spend a few moments sharing them with you. First of all, the Village Church is a church that proclaims the forgiveness and reconciliation that is only available in Jesus Christ. The person and work of Christ are central to the message of the Bible and of the Village Church. And as a pastor, I'm glad that we worship, teach, and fellowship in a Christ-centered community. In the final analysis, we find our meaning in life not in ourselves, but in our relationship with Christ. And once we're reconciled to God through Christ, we have the capacity to be genuinely reconciled to one another. We no longer need to regard anyone as an outsider. We regard everyone with spiritual eyes, seeing everyone through the eyes of a loving God, a God who so loved the world that He gave His only Son. Second, the Village Church is a place of hope. Clearly, there are challenges in growing older. We've all lost something, and we continue to lose something, and it's easy to be discouraged. But the message of the Bible and of the Village Church is that there is always hope. Hope of healing, hope of restoration in relationships, and especially a hope of an eternal destiny of love in Jesus Christ. And ever since we've been here, we've sensed that the Village Church people are a hopeful, optimistic people, all because of Christ. And finally, the Village Church proclaims a message of purpose. God is not finished with any of us yet. He gives meaning to our lives, meaning which will carry us into eternity. And we can approach each day knowing that God has a purpose for it, and a purpose for us as He works out His redemptive plan in us, in our community, and in our world. And it's exciting to know that we can be involved in a congregation that is convinced that we can affect the kingdom of God and the world for redemptive purposes. And those are just some of the reasons why I love ministering here at the Village Church. So if you've just returned from Points North, welcome home. And if you don't already have a church home, we hope that you'll consider coming to the Village Church. We are a place of forgiveness, hope, and purpose, and we're confident you'll find encouragement here. We meet every Sunday morning at 10:15. Our services are broadcast live on Shell Point Television on Channel 12, and then it's repeated 3 times a day on Tuesdays and Thursdays on Channel 13. We hope you'll find a home here in our worshiping community at the Village Church.
Welcome to this special edition of Shell Point Today. On the program, we're going behind the scenes of Shell Point TV and looking into the future of moving images in the 21st century. But first, a quick history lesson. In the early days of television, cameras were really gigantic monstrosities, more mechanical than technological. And this held true right up until the turn of the century. In fact, our first camera here at Shell Point TV is pretty sizable. It has all this paraphernalia attached to it. But as technology improved, cameras got smaller and cheaper. We started shooting with cameras like this one, and even small cameras like this one produced a better picture than those big ones. Cameras got really small when they began shooting video onto these little digital cards. And then we have the ultimate in miniature cameras, the GoPro. You see it? Here, let me show it to you. This has revolutionized television in the 21st century. We could put this camera anywhere. We could put it on a model train. We could strap it to a motorcyclist's helmet. We can even follow activity underwater. Here is a compilation of all the unique and creative ways we have used the GoPro here on Shell Point TV.
Oh man, so much work.
That's pretty amazing stuff. And every frame of it was filmed with a tiny camera just like this one. It would have been monumentally difficult just a few years ago, but now the technology is available to everyone. And that's what our show is about today. It's about how tiny cameras are bringing the big world of Shell Point to life. Now, at first glance, you may think, well, these cameras are only good for race car drivers or go-fast boats or motorcyclists. But here at Shell Point TV, we've been able to portray the beauty of nature, both above and below the water. One of the handy features of these cameras is the time lapse. We can put a camera in one location and film a whole day's worth of activity, and then compress it into just a few seconds. We use this technique at Christmas time to show the activity and vibrancy of a day in the life at Shell Point. Despite their small size, these cameras have opened up a whole new world of possibilities for filmmakers. No matter how big or small the event or where it's taking place, you can now see these events from a whole new perspective. Here's a montage of how these tiny cameras are bringing the big world of Shell Point to life. All right, go. Get out of here. Go sing.
Hi.
Television has come a long way, and we at ShellPoint TV are honored to be on the cutting edge of technology, bringing the best pictures possible to your home each and every day. So on behalf of all of us here at ShellPoint TV, the GoPro. I forgot to turn off the GoPro. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Let me just get it here.